Um, in late 2018, we started seeing major deplatformings of conservative speakers when they were often when they were falsely accused of connections to white supremacy or white nationalism, mainly because of people they associated with, or there had been some studies. There was a study at Cornell about this, and it was debunked. And this has a lot to do with the left-wing cancel culture problem. But tech and financial companies started taking the boycotts and everything very, very seriously, and this has created a lot of fear among speakers. At the end of 2018, Trump was talking about issuing executive orders of national emergencies, and it is possible that a president could shut down most online communication. It happens in other countries if he thinks that, or she thinks that there is a national emergency. Now, this was confined to the border, but there was a little bit of concern in places like an article in the Atlantic that this could get much worse. That's something that still could happen. It could happen with respect to these impeachment proceedings, I suppose, that we could have another shutdown, and we could have Trump threaten to shut things down if we continue. That's a possibility that could happen. You haven't heard people talk about it, but I think it's a risk. In the summer of 2019, particularly on June 5th, there was an incident where YouTube suddenly, and there had been other incidents like with Facebook late in 2018, with some purges, and Twitter, and associated with some Twitter purges too. YouTube suddenly reduced the monetization of many channels that were reporting edgy news and live footage of demonstrations and protests and sometimes violent behavior and so forth. And a lot of people got demonetized, and they could still get sponsors and make money that way and sell their footage. But that was a real big deal. And then that spread to where there were DMCA claims against independent channels, for example, David Pakman's, that were just totally false by major media companies. That's even happened this week during the impeachment proceedings.